Week 17 had one of the best matchups on paper when the Miami Dolphins went into Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Now, once the game started, it looked like the Dolphins were going to be able to keep up with what the Ravens wanted to do. However, it quickly turned around. After that first drive for the Dolphins, they were completely suffocated for the rest of the game, showcasing why the Baltimore Ravens have one of the best defense, if not the best defense in football this season. But more importantly, their offense came out and scored 56 points, obviously thanks to the defense getting a lot of turnovers. But at the same time, when you see this Baltimore Ravens team, they should be favorites to win it all this year. When you pair one of the best offenses in football with one of the best defenses in football, you're going to win a ton of games, and that's what they've done this season. Now, in this video, we're going to showcase to you guys why the Baltimore Ravens not only have one of the best teams, but they are the best team in the world. We're going to break down some film on the offense, and I'm going to show you guys just why the Ravens should be favorites to win it all this season. Before we jump in, though, comment down below, who do you think is the biggest threat to the Ravens in the AFC? If anyone, who do you think it's going to be? Because at this point, they showed it's not the Dolphins. The Chiefs have been and the Browns, I mean, man, I don't know. The Ravens, to me, look like the most deadly team in the AFC, and it's not even close. Without any further ado, let's jump right into the film. All right, here we go. The first play I want to show you guys is an amazing one. So what we're going to have is all of these offensive linemen plus the running back Gus Edwards are going to stay into block, besides the fact that the tight end here and Gus Edwards will eventually go out on a block and release. But what we're going to have defensively is what seems to be a cover 3 match. Now what we're going to get on the inside here by Zay Flowers is he's going to run what seems to be like a crosser, but then he's going to bounce it back outside. Well, up top you have Bateman, I believe, running a curl, and then he's going to break it in, okay? So watch how this play breaks down. One, the offensive line, this front does such an amazing job giving Lamar Jackson plenty of time in the pocket. Now, obviously, you got a hook curl, you got a mid read, you got a hook curl, and then you got a flat over here. You got the match over here, and ready. Now, Bateman coming back in is going to force this safety down. Now, this is what they want to happen. This is exactly what they wanted to happen here. So not only does this take away this safety, but also is taking away this linebacker. Now, we got one-on-one between Zay Flowers and number 21, who's actually in a deep middle zone, and boom, turns him around. This is when Lamar Jackson knows he has this route all the way. Now, Lamar does throw this perfectly to the outside, but also forces Zay Flowers to come back to the football, giving this safety, this DB, no shot at coming back to this football, and Zay does a great job actually coming back to the football as well and getting, I mean, this is just one amazing execution by the offensive line here in Baltimore. Here we go again, play action. You get a couple of these guys to bite down a little bit. Again, you got one-on-ones up here with this deep safety, but it's a match, so we can come down with him. That's what he's, trying to do here, and that is exactly what he does. Bites down. Listen, if this route isn't here, if he, let's say, just does a dig, right, this is going to take away the hook curl, right? But since it's such a deep route, it has to take away the safety. This is perfectly executed at such a high level. Great offensive line work, great throw, all around great offense there by the Baltimore Ravens. All right, this is such a beautiful play call here. It is 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. What we're going to see is some pre-snap motion here by number 15. I believe that is Nelson Aguilar. But here, once we see that pre-snap motion, you see how this DB is actually following him across the formation? Yeah, well, right here we know we got one-on-one Justice Hill with the linebacker, either this one or this one. Either way, the speed advantage is there. Justice Hill is a very quick linebacker. We're also going to get him on a wheel route to the outside, so trying to get to that pylon. We're going to get Bateman trying to run like a quick little hitch route, okay? Now, what this does is set this pick. You see how he's actually looking to get into his way? Yeah, this is amazing, but he also does a good job making it look like he didn't do it on purpose, not a legal pick. He starts running his route there, which makes it legal at this point. And now at this point in time, we have this wheel route. Now, you see the safety up here? You got to lead this ball to the outside that way, because if you lead it here, it could be picked off. You got to lead it to the outside. Boom, he floats it up. This is what makes Lamar Jackson so good. Not only is he such a big threat on the ground with his feet, but now he's making these throws consistently. Now, we've seen this during his MVP season. The man was absolutely phenomenal that year, but Now he is doing everything at a high level, not just one or two things. Everything he does in terms of, play actions and deep balls, intermediate routes, running the foot, he does everything at a very high level. And right here, not only is his scheme at a high level, but the throw is absolutely phenomenal. A beautiful touch pass. Hey, I'm telling you, this Ravens team, stop messing around with them. Guys, before we get any further into the video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button just so we can help get this video out to more Ravens fans around the world. But also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to be covering the Ravens for the rest of the season, all playoffs long, including the offseason as well. So make sure you guys join the family. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You guys can subscribe, hit the bell notification, and be notified every time we break down some Ravens film going forward. But also, I need you guys to do me a big favor and comment down below more film if you guys actually like this content. Now, obviously, I won't be posting Ravens videos if you guys don't like these videos. So comment down more film, either offensive film, defensive film, or just more film in general. Now, if you guys want to see the defensive film breakdown of this game, I can actually post it tomorrow if this video gets up to 300 likes and I see a bunch of defensive film comments in the comment section. But lastly, make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, basically just giving you free money to play with. But also they're going to give you free squares. What that means is Lamar Jackson over half a yard. It is literally the easiest money you'll win in your life. Comment or the link is in the comment section as well as the description. Go sign up, put a little money down, and go win some money, man. It is so much fun. Go check it out, but let's get back into the film. Okay, this might be one of my favorite plays all year. We notice how there is one deep safety, but he is hugging this left hash mark, right? So what that tells us right away is this deep right field is wide open. Now what we're going to see is a fade route. We see this concept a lot, especially here in Baltimore. We got a 5 wide empty set. Now Odell Beckham is in the slot. He's going to be running a fade. Now the reason this gets open is because we have this little hitch, okay? We're going to get a quick hitch, getting this DB down, okay? He's going to stay down, leaving this even more open than we even could imagine. But here we go. We're going to watch the play develop a little bit. He's making that adjustment here because he sees that safety. You saw him look to the right side and make an adjustment with these three wide receivers, okay? He knows exactly at this point in time he is throwing this fade. He knows it right now. So here we go. We're going to get a little bit of pressure off this left side. Offensive line does, a relatively good job on a 5-man pressure. But again, this safety is not doing his job well. He should be reading this quarterback's eyes and already moving this way, but he doesn't. And here we go. I mean, the DB is still not moving back. He steps up, avoids the pressure. At this point, we got this quick little hitch. DB is starting to bite down, right? Boom. At this point, he throws it on the run, not feet, not set. And look at this catch. Absolutely phenomenal catch there by Odell Beckham Jr. Again, watch when he throws this football. His feet aren't set. He's rolling out to the right. This throw is next level. The catch is next level as well. Here we go. Steps up and look, it throws off his back foot. Left foot in the air. Basically a jumping pass. An amazing catch by Odell. Dude, this is next level type of things right here. This is, you don't see people do this all the time in the NFL. And the fact that they're doing now at a consistent level, dude, I'm telling you, who's better than the Ravens? Please comment down below. Who is the biggest threat to the Ravens right now? I'm actually asking that question because in my opinion, the Ravens are the best team in football right now. Okay, so the last play we said was the best play I've seen all year. This is the funniest play I've seen all year, and I'll tell you exactly why. So on this play, we're going to get some pre-snap motion here by Zay Flowers. Now, if you guys remember this part of the game, it was a 75-yard touchdown to Zay Flowers. But what makes this so funny is because this scheme here, where you get this pre-snap motion, snap it while he's already sprinting, is all Miami Dolphins. You see this in Miami's offense probably every single week with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. But here we go. He's going to be in motion. They time this up perfectly where you see how he's already in motion. Now what this does is, normally these guys, these safeties, these DBs will start to backpedal. But if you backpedal in this scenario, you're going to get cooked. You see how he's backpedaling and then he's like, okay, wait, I got to start into my sprint. At this point, again, offensive line doing a great job today, giving Lamar Jackson some time in the pocket. At this point, the DB should not be looking at the quarterback because you're not doing anything good for yourself. You need to just be running with the wheel route. Now, Lamar Jackson could easily hit this dig, or I'm not the dig, the deep curl here by, I believe that's Bateman, but loads it up, throws it leads to the right side, and I don't know what 33 is doing here. Why are you turning your hips when the football is thrown? Wide open. Zay Flowers, an absolute playmaker, makes a man miss, has the speed, makes another man miss, and gets into the end zone. This is hilarious, man. Again, you got that pre-snap motion. Let's watch from this angle. We got a play action fake, steps up in the pocket, turns his body completely around, and throws a bomb. I mean, dude, what quarterback is making these reads, making these throws at a consistent level this season? Man, Lamar Jackson might be the only one. I'm telling you, really. Okay, so we talked about probably the funniest play I've seen all year. We've talked about the best play I've seen all year. This is probably one of the best catches I've seen all year as well. What we're going to get here is a deep drag by Isaiah Likely. And guys, think about it for a second. How much better do you think this offense would be, not only with Isaiah Likely, but with Mark Andrews and with J.K. Dobbins? And you know what? Dalvin Cook could be on his way here as well. But watch the play. We're going to get a deep drag here. We're going to get a slant over the middle by Nelson Aguilar. Now, what this does as he chips this defender or this edge rusher 29, but what this does is create 33 to cross the formation, allowing Isaiah Likely to get around over the middle of the field. And quite frankly, he's wide open. Again, we got some edge pressure here. 29 is a little bit too fast for 77. So Lamar Jackson realizes the pressure, right? Steps up, throws without his feet set once again. You know how hard it is to throw when your feet aren't set, and then boom, what a snag. What a catch by Isaiah Likely. And then the effort by Zay Flowers. You got two guys to block here, right? You got Isaiah Likely going up the right sideline. You got to block one of these guys. Not only does he block one of these guys here with a little push, but Isaiah Likely dives into the end zone from the 4-yard line and gets in. I mean, dude, the athleticism by Isaiah Likely on display is absolutely insane. I think Zay Flowers, although he doesn't get the best block in the world, he does what he needs to do, right? He did what he needed to do. A great snag there. You're just getting in the way, right? Just getting in the way. That's what you need to do, and that's what he does with this defender. And then the last one, he slightly pushes, but it makes a difference. It makes a difference because instead of that DB being able to attack, it allows him to, stay back. And that's what forces or allows Isaiah Likely to be able to dive in for a touchdown. I mean, great play all around, man. There's no one can beat the Ravens, in my opinion, right now. Not in the AFC, anyway. Like I said, guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. And also comment down below, do you think the Ravens have what it takes to win a Super Bowl this year, man? I completely think they do, man. Their team offensively is amazing. Defensively is one of the best in football. And what they showcased this weekend versus the Dolphins was eye-opening, man. A lot of people were sleeping on the Ravens. It was all Chiefs are going to win it, or Dolphins were going to win the AFC, or the Bills are going to come back. No. Guys, the Ravens not only now have the wide receivers to support Lamar Jackson, but they have the defense. They have even the running backs are playing at a high level. Even without J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, and Justice Hill, and Melvin Gordon, these guys have what it takes. This team is different. I haven't seen a team like this in a very long time. And don't even have Mark. Dude, I mean, the potential of this team even next year is even better when you talk about the guys coming back from injury and the playmakers that they're still going to have. Oh, man, I'm excited for the future of this team. Guys, comment down below the number 8 if you guys are still here in the video. Just want to see how many of you guys stay to the very end. But, man, like I said, if you guys want to see more film and you want to see the defensive side of the film in this game, there's even more offensive. Guys, we covered the first half. I covered the first half of football in this game. If you guys want to see the second half, let me know. If you want to see more defensive film, I'll do that tomorrow. Like I said, if this video gets over 300 likes. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.